Hey, buggers know they talk true. Someone scam the guy.
The first comment is like, yo.
I don't want to cry. Me video. I just arrived.
The struggle is real, man.
What's up? So, what about you? You are in the house
today. I had no work. I mean,
you don't know work today.
No.
Charlie, you are enjoying. Charlie.
Well, I guess.
You're enjoying.
It favors some, it doesn't favor the other. Normal.
But did you hear the missile today?
Oh, I did, man. I think today it was very up close, like an idea. I'm saying Dynage, like it was like yo.
That time I was inside. I was inside the workplace, and then I just heard my.
You heard the siren, yo. I think
you know at the workplace they have this siren inside the workplace. So I just heard saber doom, like meaning the missile is coming. So I just everybody just ran out, and I saw on my phone a lot of missiles and stuff.
It was crazy, man. It was. So I think today, once I usually say but say like you hear it, you don't really sometimes hear the missile, like maybe a drop or something, like, but you see the I don't know how to call it. You see that it's hitting somewhere, but you don't really hear but today, the sound was up close, like it was.
Yeah, that's what this. There was also one girl who called one of my friends. He said today, there's the
drop.
The missile is like when it's exploding. When the two no.
David, and I can say a pim here and a pim form. I think behind behind our I think there used to be there's some new building, white complex building over at the on the yeah, it did. The sound was crazy.
It shook the building.
I'm telling you, like I think it hit twice. It hit twice.
I must say it came from Yemen.
And the funny thing is, I keep getting messages that they are trying to have a peace talk, and I'm like, this peace talks. Someone will come and tell you that already in favor.
No. I read the news yesterday. They said there's a ceasefire with Israel and Gaza.
I keep on.
And I know that Yemen was the reason why Yemen is always sending missiles and ballistic bombs and all those kind of things to Israel is because they wanted to support Gaza.
Yeah, but you see.
But now there's a ceasefire with Israel and Gaza.
You see, so
now they are still.
So the people that support you, they want to call it off. They want to enter a peace treaty. So why are you still fighting? We are praying for better.
Yes, we did. I just wake up in the morning, dress up, go to my work, come back home, sleep peacefully. I don't have any problem with anybody. So this is just by the way. So this is just by the way, guys. So I just want us to talk about this thing. So when we were back in the house, like I know you guys will testify what I'm about to say. The feeling to go to the other side of the world, the feeling to travel when you're in your own country, the feeling to travel, the struggles, the risks. I know you guys know what I'm talking about. The legends know.
The
struggles, leaving your loved ones behind, and then finally you get to the other side of the world.
Then you hear Sevadum.
So, my guy, is it weird? Like I want to ask you this question. Like the feeling that we had in our home to travel.
Yeah.
And now you are able to travel. God, things being so good, you are able to travel. Is it worthy? Like
as in worth it? As in has it been beneficial?
Yeah, is it beneficial? Like
I think it has been worth it.
You have never been disappointed. Like how I wish I'm in a house. I should have come at all.
Well, you see, baby, then you begin to long for home. Then you begin to I want to go back home. Like I miss home, but I don't think it's a regret. I don't think I've had regrets. Say be too quiet, and as I've traveled, and I'm like, nah, I shouldn't have. No, I think I should have. Like, every Bobian and Shebre, you know, probably maybe if I stayed in Ghana, I don't know what would have happened. But yeah, I think it's been a thrilling experience, even though to the Biana but you know, I think it's been worth it. I'm not going to sit here and speak to dissuade anybody from or to discourage someone from traveling. No, if you get the chance to travel, you should. But like I'm saying, for me, I've heard people say they regret.
Boy, yeah, so a lot of people is saying a lot of things.
They regret.
They regret. I've been reading a lot of comments. I posted something on one of my social media about this same thing. The comment where I received from that post, the way the people they regret. Hey, so I don't want to use this opportunity to say happy birthday in advance to one of my friends. Yeah, Ochre. He's celebrating his birthday on 8th February. So the guys who are in Israel, we are inviting you at Tel Aviv Apostolic Church. What is the place? Levinsky.
Yeah.
So you guys are all invited to Ochre's birthday. So if you are watching, happy birthday in advance.
Yeah.
So let us read some of the comments from the post that I posted on my social media.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
So this guy is from he said his name is Fear Stronger Than Love or something. I say, hey, buggers know they talk true. someone scammed the guy.
The first comment is like, yo.
I don't cry. I'm very tired, but this comment is making me laugh. He said, buggers know they talk true. Been living in Europe since 2011. The first few years I regretted it. Especially when you see old school buggers who been out here grinding and nothing they happen. Yet when they come to GH, they paint a perfect picture. I was lucky to get the chance to go back to school and graduate to get good job. But I swear, I broke very hard. I have massive admiration for my peers in Ghana who stays and made it. Was it worth it? I can say yes because of how things turned out for me. Not everyone had or has same fate. No place like home, Charlie. So this someone's comment. He said the buggers they die, but the buggers was so obedru abruchri like obedru. Let me say outside of the other word obedru abruchri. No, where some of the buggers no mobile also free Ghana, right? Some of the buggers no back Ghana now. Or sure more when you see their lives now. No obedru abruchri. Or where chairman a bra chairman. Oh, you're a bright chairman no now.
Doesn't tell you cry.
Why these people they come to Ghana and then they are like
well, no, but I think that I think Febino he's right.
Oh, he said he regretted it, but for him he got a chance.
Fine.
He got a chance to go back to school. So what of those who didn't get a chance to go back to school? So
there are still some who have made it.
But the work that they are doing, if that person is in his country right now, he will never do that work. There are some works that most of us are doing in white man's country. That if you are in your country, you will never do those kind of works.
But you see, the same way someone will tell you, say, then could be cleaning or Ghana, could be cleaning or brochure. Why? Because
and you know, African is sweet. There's one thing I want to say this. You know, in back to our own country, we pay rent like in a year. You can pay in advance 3 years, 4 years. But here, boy, every month you need to pay. Hey, boy, every month you need to pay rent. And if you don't go to work, it means you are going to sleep outside the next month. because every month you have to pay rent.
Yeah.
Charlie, life it's not easy.
But I'm saying
that's why he say he feel jealous about his friends in Ghana.
But you see what he's saying. I agree. But have you also realized that there are some of your peers in Ghana who are still not they are still struggling.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, so I think everybody has their fate when it comes to all these things. There is some who stayed back. I mean, even our own peers. There are times when I'm like, yo, if I was in Ghana by now, probably I would have been married. Because I've got.
I know it's true.
Because I've got peers who are married, who are married and they have children. But that doesn't mean that.
So I want to ask you: is it good or bad that if you're in Ghana right now, by now you're like, what are they?
That's what I'm saying.
So now that you are here and you are not married, is it good or is it?
That's what I'm saying. That time and chance happens to us. We are all going. We all have our own fate. Like I said, someone would travel outside and things will be settled. Someone, you won't be surprised when I tell you that someone has been over here and every money he is making, a big chunk of it is going to the family. They don't know the struggle he's going through. But every month he has to make sure he sends something home, because if he doesn't, but you see, you ever catch you say, hey, I say busuafo move you because some do want to know but some ubo honma nebusuafo ni na struggled, pushed, gathered money to make sure he is out so that he can be making it and then be supporting them back home. What about that one too? What matters? So I think that, like he's saying, yes, most of the time we treat our home countries as vacation resorts, like places that we go for relaxation, because we will come here, do our normal hustle, go to work, have no social life. But when we get home, we've seen our friends, we've seen our families. Hey, we have to enjoy it, because when we come back, it's going to be work. So yeah, I think the struggle is real. Like
sad.
I think the struggle is real.
Because I remember when I was in Ghana, I wake up 10 o'clock. I wake up 10 o'clock to go to work. Even Fridays, I don't want to mention Friday, it means I will not go anywhere. But my guy here, where I am right now, sometimes I feel like, let me go home. I'm tired. I know my guys will testify what I'm saying. Yeah. So
but there's even one comment that said, there's no place like home, but it's strange.
Who is that guy?
The name is Hopeful Kind.
Hopeful Kind.
He said, I've heard of folks who appear successful back home, with some building big houses and living lavishly when they travel, when they visit, yet struggle financially and live a mediocre lifestyle in Europe. What do you think drives this behavior? So you see, like I'm saying, all of us, we want to build something back home. Imagine coming to a man's country, and the racism over there is driving you crazy. Like, there is racism. There is, like, you are not getting like high paying jobs like the citizens. But then when you come back home, you've been able to raise, money to even maybe start a small business, to build a fine house, to acquire properties. That is it. So most of us, come on, those, if you ask them, they will tell you with no regret, even though they are living mediocre life out there. Bro, obefia, sikano obuabu ano abrocheno, or the baby biamane, So one day if he decides to, come back home, do you think he's going to say he regrets? No.
So like, is it good things like to live a poorly life when you were in someone's country, to live a poorly life, gather the money, and build a better life in your own country, and then some people will stay in someone's country for about 20 years, 30 years just to build something
that
in the house.
They may not even staying like.
So like,
and before you even may probably die or something.
So guys, is it good to live poorly life here at where you are right now, and then live better life in your own country later on, maybe 20 years, 50 years?
Like I said, but if you ask them, they'll tell you they've not regretted, because they've acquired properties back home. When they get back home, life is going to be easy for them. But the sad thing is,
when are they getting back home? But boy, and you cannot say you will go early, because what you are looking for, you haven't gotten it.
But you see, what are you looking for?
Getting the money. Some people are building houses.
How much is enough?
No,
you need to set goals.
Before the person wanted to, before the person will plan to go back and settle in his own country, the person want to have everything. That will you can't say. that will cater for him until the rest of his or her life.
Listen.
Like a pension and everything.
Listen, I have friends. Well, now for our friends back home, when I was living in Ghana, they were being paid like what 2,000 cedis or something like that. Which what about dollars mukra in India? But now they are still okay. They are living okay. I mean, not too lavishly like they want, but they are still making progress. What did they make an answer? I also have friends they've traveled outside their home countries and they've done so well for themselves. If you see them even now in their like the place they are doing so well for themselves. I don't think you have to live poor outside just to impress people back home, because trust me, the people back home, if you give them $20 or whatever, they are going to laugh with you the same way if you give them $5. You know, whatever struggles you are going through, no matter how you explain it to them, they won't understand. Why? Because whilst you are acting poor in, let's say, America or whatever, someone is also acting rich in America. Someone is driving flashy cars, nice cars, will be living the best of his life in the same place I will live poor. No? So you see, whatever the narrative is, everybody would want to still come out to come and try it. Someone will come, it will work well for him. Someone will also come, it won't work. It won't. So anytime someone will tell you, say, oh, you know, I regret coming here. Someone will tell you, yo, I've had the best of life. Many like my gym and so any day, can you tell, see how I say, can you boldly say you regretted or you have not regretted? You can't.
Hey, maybe I can't.
You regret,
but my bro,
but do you regret? Yes, you are tired, but do you regret?
In some point, no.
In some point. No. The question is, do you regret?
No. Half of it I regret.
No, which one is half of it? Do you
because
regret?
No. The reason why I'm saying some part of it I regret and some part of it I don't regret is, though the money you will get the money, but there's no happiness.
What happiness? How do you explain happiness?
Guys, I know there's a lot of people who are watching me right now. They are not in their own country and they can testify.
No.
What is the happiness?
Let them drop their.
Boy, you will go to work 6 o'clock. You come home 10 o'clock and sleep. Boy,
this one. It's a poll, guys. It's a poll. Drop your experience. Let us know whether you've regretted travel. I mean, for those who have been able to get a chance to travel, let us know whether you've regretted. You'll be surprised that most people will tell you they've not regretted.
We will get a lot of people.
They will tell you they've not regretted. No. Why? Because
this life.
Yo, bro. No.
Boy. Tell the truth. When you were in Ghana,
okay,
have you been pressured to sleep before? Like you were in a hurry to go to bed.
I used to do a 9-to-5 job. Usually we close at 5. And then my boss is still at the office, so I can't go because there may be work. Now, imagine having to close. You closed at 5, which you can go home at 5, but then you are leaving the office at maybe 8 or maybe 9, getting home like 10, 11. You have to sleep, wake up, come to work the following day at 7:30. Now, I was staying in Pokwase. You've got to leave Pokwase, go to Laboni, pick about 3 or so cars just to get to work early. Come, yo, bro, you'll be pressured to sleep because if you don't sleep,
boy,
because usually, you know,
you are in a hurry to touch your bed because if you don't sleep, the next morning, early in the morning, you are getting up again. You go from work 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. You come and sleep only 3 hours, as if like it's a break.
In Ghana, you see. That is why I always feel like people should be encouraged to, you know, get skills, you know, acquire skills, whether they guitar, whether, you know, something you can do with your hands. Like, because trust me, you can't depend on one job salary.
Boy,
life is changing.
I said it's only up to you.
Bro, I've seen no doing. I've seen the chilling. Like, guys, we did I've seen the chill. People, come on, yo, bro. Like, people are.
It's only up to you. That crossing from work seems like a break to you, like you are going for a break, like 30 minutes break.
I'm in the same shoe, but like I said, it's the same thing as doing a 9-to-5 in Ghana. The only difference is, like I'm saying, the only difference is, like, you know, here.
Boy, home is home.
Yes, home is home. Home is home.
Even the food you will eat.
Yes, bro.
Boy, how much is food in here? How much,
bro?
Guys,
home is home because you have the people you grew up with.
And you have the food that you grew up with, bro. The food. My problem.
If you had been,
I have people who say I like food.
if you were born in this country, and maybe your parents are Ghanaians, and they take you home to Ghana. Trust me, no matter how much you stay in Ghana, you may love Ghana, but you would always want to come back.
No.
Oh, bro, come on, baby.
I will not want to come back.
No, listen.
I've seen a girl. I've seen a video. A girl that her parents sent her back to Ghana, and then for holidays, he was born in Apti, and then her parents sent her back to Ghana for holidays. Like the vibe and then the chilling that the girl had in Ghana. You didn't want her to go back again,
bro. It's a vacation. It's a vacation. Vacation is like 1 month, 2 months, 3 months thing.
So why she don't want to go back?
Cost of living. Listen. Cost of living as compared to traveling outside. You imagine, like every month you pay rent. Now imagine, let's say you are paying maybe 1,000 euros or $1,000 for rent every month. Make that conversion back to Ghana. That is big money, which could even get you a whole year's rent in Ghana. In some part of the country, I mean, yeah, probably the bigger places you may not get you see, now someone has lived their life outside. They've been working, they've been getting money, they have money in their account, and then they come to Ghana to spend 1 month, 2 months, and then you feel bro, it's not, because they will enjoy. Why? Because the money that they've been able to gather, even anytime they are stranded, there's always a chance to go back, bro. But you living, like I said, if you would enjoy Ghana. Why? Because it's a vacation. You get to experience everything within a short time. So there's always the thrill of exploring. But if you are from, bro, come on. Why do you think? Because why do you think people are traveling? You be honest with yourself.
You see, this guy is telling the truth.
Okay, this one says, and yes, the loneliness is crippling. Support systems are often not present because they are the support system. Little to no family around in a country where you are second class citizen. Second class citizen. It weighs heavy. No. A lot of Gen Z and young millennials in Europe talk about the effects this has on the family. Abuse, unhealthy familial situations, debt, as mental health in almost the whole black community is still quite taboo. So that doesn't help. I know even of parents who make their kids take out max study loans to support costs at home. So then they take out loans like the study loans that they are supposed to, for schooling. They don't take it because they have to support. That's what I'm telling you. That
there's no family around.
Oh, it is like that,
second day.
But you see, they make us say it is only in Africa now. We I think we overrate, foreigners. It is only in Africa that we overrate,
the way we love foreigners. The way we love foreigners in our country, and when we come to their country,
you don't get it,
they treat us like we are not
they don't care, like
They see you like you are sick.
Imagine.
Yeah. When they see you like you have disease, like you are not clean, you are very dirty. That's how they see you. But when they come to our country,
we are welcoming, like we want to, do namaste.
and this one thing, when they come to our country, they get better job, better place, all the better things in our country, they enjoy it. But when we come to their country, we enjoy the worst things in their country. You will never have a good job in their country. But you see,
sometimes too, I feel like...
Why is it like that?
Sometimes I don't think it's their fault. You see, I feel like the expertise, the expertise they have as compared to being able to... They are outside, they get a lot of exposure. So, I mean... Most of the African populace, we don't get that much exposure when it comes to even learning. That is why someone will tell you, hey, in Africa we respect a foreign certificate more than our own, because we feel like they get a lot of exposure as compared to us. And besides, probably the expertise they are bringing on board is it weighs bigger, like it weighs a lot than the ones our people are getting. You know, that is why when you bring your certificate to their country, most of the time, if you've observed, when it comes to theory, that we are very good. We can score all the points, do all the work, like show like good intellectual like ability. But when they put us on the job, we will fumble. We will fumble. So that one, I think, well, I don't really blame Africans that much. But like I tell you, when we come to their country, they don't really see you like that too. I mean, they don't really care like that too. But I don't think anybody will still say they regret. I don't think anybody. I think maybe if you regret, then probably maybe.
No, some people even quit their jobs. Some people even quit their jobs to just travel outside. Then when they quit their job and travel outside, the work that they are going to do, what they are doing before was even far more better than what they will go outside and do. It's really.
But like I'm saying, like
one day Africa too.
You've not regretted. Well, Africa will never change.
A very better place for all of us.
We don't want to learn. Africans don't want to learn. The poor country, let me say, the developing country, we don't want to learn.
It's really painful, and it's really
that you leave your country to go to
someone's country, and then
because you want life to be better for you.
The love and then happiness that you had in your country, you will never get it here. Here is if someone will love you because of the good work you are doing for him.
Of course, you know, like when you go to work, when you go to work, they're like, he's a good, he works very well.
He's very good guy. If we hear people here,
if they comment you, like if they compliment you,
he's good, he's a good guy. It means not good guy like you condemn.
Like they will tell you, he's very good. No, it means I'll be a true condemn. You're true condemn. Like I'm not American. You see, but you see, our own bosses in Ghana, our own bosses even in Ghana will not even give us that kind of compliment because, like I said, they feel you have to work, you know. But Obronina now, the foreigner, no, he knows how to ensure the maximum output for. Like he knows how to get you to give your best, you know. Because trust me, imagine going to work like doing a 9 to 5 in Ghana. Probably, you know, there are no motivation, like there's no extrinsic motivation in the company. HR is not doing anything, you know, to ginger the workers up to, you know, put in their maximum. It's like you are just doing the normal work. No, every day we feel like, well, you get paid to do the work, so you have to do it. But sometimes, you know, the little encouragement you give to a worker, the little good mornings, the little, hey, how are you? How is the family? Like all these things, the foreigner knows good human relations, knows how to work his way towards you. That is why we are always never angry at the foreigner, you know, because he knows how to come and tell you, hey, how is your day? How are you doing? And they'll be like, oh, I'm fine. How is the family? Okay, today we're going to do this. And the funny thing is, the way like your boss would, you know, treat you when you do something wrong. You know, you're supposed to do this. What did it? The wise man will come and tell you, no, take your time. Slow. You know, take your time. Don't rush it. Take your time. Do the work. Because he's looking at quality over quantity. Like, you know, he wants you to take your time.
The thing is, in Africa, if someone is a boss, oh my God,
he feels entitled to run.
Immediately you enter the place, you see that this person is a boss. Yeah, in Africa, if someone is a boss in the place, immediately you enter the place, even immediately you see the person approaching, you see that, oh, this guy is the boss of this place, because the way the person is dressed, and the way the person is behaving. But here it's not like that. If you find difficult to know that this is the owner.
Sometimes you see the boss working with that. Like
you go and work with the boss, and then you can even install the boss, but you wouldn't
even know that
you are working with the boss, because they dress normally with everyone, behave normally.
They will even come and join you do the work.
Eat everything with everyone. They don't separate themselves like, hey, I'm the boss. So I'm the boss. Go here, because I think the reason why they do that is sometimes they want to know their workers.
And that is the best.
Having a good work.
You know, that is the best. That is how you always.
So you may be saying bad things about the company, but you never know that the
one you're telling is the main boss. And the funny thing, they won't even fire you.
No. You will not say anything.
Yeah.
You will not say anything. You will just be watching you and enjoying your conversation. That's the.
But like I said, but you know, it still goes to say that, and if you get the chance to travel outside the country, if you get the chance to enjoy yourself in Ghana too, it's fine. Whichever way,
So that's why.
According to you, when two coins now Ghana now do any, I know so yeah.
That's why this guy said the fear is strong than love. He said, I know someone who runs his own furniture business in Ghana that says his offer in Abuja has asked him to forget everything and come work with his Nkrata here. So he said he's begging this guy every day not to give up on his sure dairy bread. It's okay to visit, but not to quit something reliable back home. So, but people do. People like what he said. He said his offer in Abuja said he should come and work his Nkrata. Maybe his offer want to go back, so he want someone to replace him.
No.
That's what sometimes people do.
You see, the sad thing is, the reason why sometimes I feel like the reason why some people also regret is that imagine traveling outside the country and then you get into a Ghanaian community outside, and then that Ghanaian community that was supposed to cushion you to be like a support system, for you, so you can, get your feet, like, be able to enjoy your stay. They are the ones who would end up ratting you out.
And I think the main reason why some people are really eager to go to other foreign countries is how the people advertise the place to them.
It is nice.
Mostly people don't say the bad side of the place.
No, but
they always say the good side. Oh, I'm having this. Yes. You will take a picture. Oh, I'm in a train. Oh, I'm going here. But you will not tell the person, hey, here it is, what this is, this and this is that, this and that. They will never tell you, oh, I sleep 3 hours a day. Or
even when they wake up. No, but bro,
they will not tell you the truth. So I think even
it's everywhere. Everywhere. Nobody wants to put their, the only thing I feel like Africans we do too much is we try to put all the terrible things that are going on in our country out there for people to see.
We put
we want them
bad
to say how bad it is,
but don't put the good side.
You see, that is why when the diaspora, when people come to Ghana to come and for vacations and to have fun, they always show the nice things. Sometimes they'll tell you, oh, in Africa, they don't sleep every day. Everyone is partying.
That
is what they tell you. But you see,
December.
But that's December. But you see, a Ghanaian will tell you, Charlie, it's hard though. But you see, another Ghanaian who is in the country will tell you, it's hard in Ghana. The system is hard. Transport fares, fuel, what. But someone traveling from their country to Ghana would not post that same picture. You see, we would like to show all the dirty things that's happening in our country out there for people to, lambast us and, judge us. But for them, no.
So this guy also said, Prime, he said, what Prime Minister, I said, big mistake. Stay in Ghana and do your business right. If I had stayed, I would have multiple stores by now, a PhD, and I would have been well off. I worked at the UG Grand School for my service. My boss was in charge of admission. He offered an admission to any program I wanted, but I was so fixated on going abroad.